Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video, and today we're gonna play Highway Blossoms again. Yeah, so, well, last time I played this, we were right here. Let's play again. So I think we just woke up, correct? And yeah, I didn't say anything here. Yeah, if you guys enjoy the series, leave a comment. If you don't, then leave a comment. I don't know. Whatever you guys want, to be honest, I don't care what you do, just... Why dislike the video? It just hurts my feelings. Okay, let's just continue. Most people imagine Indian restaurants as tucked away slices of heaven. Maybe some pocketed oasis of vibrant greens and flowering water in what is otherwise a wasteland. Those people are wrong. The Navajo reservation is as sandy and barren as the rest of the desert, and at 22,475 miles, it's neither green nor fun size. Not that I hate it. The miles of faded highway road speed past me, blending together with the sand that stretches out far off rigid mountains, like there's a rhythm to it. Behind me, Marina is still stretched out, fold-on-out bed, cuddled the pillow, a substitute of her blanket that long since fallen off her bed. My old gym clothes are a little small on her, the shorts only reaching halfway down her thighs. But hey, I'm not complaining. Soon we're rolling into town, a jagged namesake peeking over the horizon, Shiprock. The town itself is typical for the desert. Nothing fancy like a high-rise, just a whole lot of plain shacks sitting on top of a gravel, painted in worn browns and beiges. From behind me, there's a light, almost fluffy yawn. I wonder how that bundle of joys handles mornings.
Morning.
Oh, hi. You're finally awake.
She yawns again and thumbs back against the bed. Guess she's not a morning person.
And there's still some coffee in the...
Oh, wow, is that Shiprock?
Oh wow, she woke up. I take it back. Marina rushes behind me and grabs the back of the seat, her eyes sparkling.
It's huge! I can't believe we can see it from so far away.
On closer introspective, my clothes are way too tight for her. My poor shirt is stretched to its limit. Of course, this doesn't seem to bother her at all. I don't know if I'm more embarrassed for myself or for her.
Well, we have to get moving now. So go get dressed or whatever.
Sure thing.
She scampers off to the back, finally giving me room to breathe as I make my way to the driver's seat. Until I decide to glance out at the rearview mirror. In the middle of the motorhome, Zay slips out of pajamas into her regular clothes. Geez, the bathroom is right there. I adjust the mirror to try a hard set to stay focused on anything else I can look at. Fully dressed, Maria pops back into the seat beside me, settling in the passenger seat. The desolate road continues until suddenly, if out of nowhere, we greeted by a line of cars, RV buses, and every other kind of vehicle until under the blazing sun, all lumped together, stacked on top of one of the other, side by side, every single one blasting their horns.
What the...
Whoa, you think this is because of the treasure?
I grit my teeth and flop back into my seat. I can only pray these were tourists and I was only done enough to humor the scam. We're soon assuming into traffic jam. Slowly the motorhome inches forward, but we finally reach the front. A whole new monster awaits us. Laid out in the dirt, barely in the shadow of the looming mountain, is a giant cluster that can only be described as such. Campers, tents, tarps, booths, you name it. A chaotic horde of people crowd around the entire unorganized mess. I cringe at the very sight of it. I'm in hell. Miranda pushes her face against the window in awe of sheer insanity.
I don't think I've seen this many people since the concert.
Well, yeah, it's a lot of people then. Oh god, she's going to break from the overstimulation. A choir of horns serenade us from behind. Groaning, I pull forward and squeeze the motorhome into the nearest available space, stuffed tightly between everything else. Backing out is gonna be a real pain.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go find that treasure.
Marina sits up, nearly leaps out of her seat, but I grab her wrist and pull her back into her seat.
Just hold on a second.
Her enthusiasm fades.
Oh, that's right. You were only going to drop me off and leave.
Sorry, but I'm gonna stick around a bit longer.
For real?
She starts sniffling.
You're so nice to me, Amber. I think I might
Hold it in. We gotta think of a game plan first.
Okay.
Marina returns to her usual happy-go-lucky self while I grimace at the chaos outside. If I suspend my belief the assumed treasure is real, where would we even start? Why don't we even have any equipment?
I guess we may as well start by checking out the place.
Well, yeah. I'm at the first way to. Oh wow, it's a lot of people. You can't see, like just hear it. I'm the first to make my way out into the sea of people. My nose is a solid smell of campfires and BO masked in suntan lotion. Smells like a tourist, alright. Marina finishes her run around the motorhome and huddles close to me. Her eyes still widen with wonder, but far less gung ho than whatever. Two of us make our way through the makeshift campground, following a trail that's been set to separate the visitors from the rock. All the while, we pass through scenes starring all sorts of people, and news anchor elbowing nosy hecklers out of the way while she tries to report men on top of the motorhomes and lawn chairs strumming away on guitars. Even vendors have set up shops here selling overripened fruits from their booths. Marina's speechless, looking at overall curiosity, hovering so close I keep tripled over her. I'm half expecting her to grab onto one of my belt loops. I'm surprised I pegged her pretty good with the crowds.
Please stay behind the guardrail. I repeat, please stay behind the guardrail.
Damn, it's pretty loud. A booming voice shouts over the crackling of the microphone, pushing through the crowd. We shoved into a part of the crowd that's mobbing by an opening into the guardrail. They're barred from advancing by a lone man standing on top of the folding chair, clutching his microphone like a shotgun.
Stay behind the guardrail. Please be considerate of Navajo land.
What's going on?
Not sure. I think.
Yeah, the sun reflects on the chart behind me. I squint my eyes at the word printed on its side. Navajo Parks and Recreation.
It's the man?
The man?
Never mind.
The relentless crowd ignores him, ramming into each other as they fling whole dictionaries worth of profanity at him.
This could get nasty.
Yeah, it will.
Maybe they're moshing. People did that at the concert.
No, they're not.
Just what the hell kind of concert did you go to anyway? Wait a second.
In the back of a mosh distance from Calamity is a familiar sight, blonde hair intertwined, running through a dark red bandana.
What's wrong?
Remember that loud chick from the gas station?
She's right there, eh?
A little. I was too busy with my slushie to really notice. Why?
I think we just found our first lead.
My voice trails off and I start towards the girl, pushing my way through the crowd.
Hey, Amber! Wait!
I putting on my person mask, I take a breath and place my hand on her shoulder with a forced smile.
For the last time, old man, I don't have any.
Huh?
She whips around, her eyes prepared for murder, but her features switch to standby mode as she realizes her mistake.
Oh. Sorry, but didn't I see you at that convenience store yesterday?
Oh yeah, that dump. Outside of Roswell, right?
Yep, that was us. I'm Amber. The other girl is Marina.
Marina waves and I extend my hand. The girl's eyes narrow, but she suddenly shakes it with a surprisingly strong grip.
Mariah.
Everyone here for the treasure?
They'd be idiots if they weren't.
Hey, what do you know? You were right, Amber.
You say that like it's a good thing.
You guys here for the gold too? Not sure why else somebody would come out.
She looks over the scenery and wrinkles her nose.
This place.
The ray of sunshine next to me is looking for the gold. I'm just the ride.
Step away from the guardrail. You're all getting out of hand.
The word presses in, the yelling grows louder.
You aren't getting through, so I don't even know why.
A can of air flies through the air and cracks someone on the forehead, liquid running down his face.
Come on.
I feel bad for him. I really do. Oh, job must suck.
Navajo Parks and Recreation. They're trying to keep well-meaning treasure hunters from carving up the rock because of its religious significance.
Well, he isn't wrong. I respect that, but yeah.
Doesn't surprise me. This is a four-corner state, so there's lots of stuff like that out here.
Yeah.
I think it's sweet that they're trying to protect big old Shippy.
Maria stares at her as questioning her entire existence.
But it's a rock.
So?
It's only good for postcards and carving big monuments. Why is it such a big deal if people want to look for treasure up there?
Well, it's not gonna make much of a difference either way.
Why's that? You a non-believer?
No, I'm just not a sucker.
Oof.
That's not very nice, Amber.
Music's really good though.
It's true.
I'll tell you that. Music's really good.
It's obvious that this is just an elaborate scam and everyone got ripped off.
Well, if this was real, I assume it's fake, but considering this is a visual novel, it's real. Before I finish my sentence, Sakaki overgrown smile makes his way on Maria's face, oozing with snide confidence.
What if I told you I could prove the treasure is real?
Prove it then.
I'd say you're full of it.
Does that mean the treasure's real? Like, honest to goodness real?
Overall, sorry, Marina springs up and down, all while Maria gives a smug nod. A smug nod.
Yeah, right.
Oh, ye of little faith. I said I could prove it, didn't I?
Yeah. What?
And how exactly are you gonna do that?
Come back to my base full of highly trained elite treasure hunters. Then I'll show you.
Oh wow. It's the I'm not even. Whatever.
Elite what now?
Highly trained elite treasure hunters.
Okay.
Right. Thanks, but no thanks. We'll pass.
What? But why?
Because it's fake.
Well, because
First of all, she's a random person we kinda just met. And second, it's fake. Well, she
You
at least.
said we needed a game plan, right? This is the best chance we have right now.
A terrifying amount of determination emits from her as she forces an unwavering stare on me. Her glance intensifies. I look down the dusty shoes and I finally give in.
jeez, if it'll make you that happy, I'll do it.
Yeah, because you doof. No, I'm joking. I'm sorry. She really damn determined. I'll give her that much. I'm not sure if I could say no.
But this better be legit, you hear?
I point to Maria.
I'm not in the mood to be jerked around today.
Yeah, I'll keep my word.
Hey! Stop it!
Ow, my ears. We look back to the crowd that got around the top. All over the crowd searched through the men.
I'm warning you! Stay back! I have a megaphone!
That's not really threatening. Maybe if he had a gun, that's a different story. Let's not. The crowd circles around the chair, topples it over, the man crashing down with it.
We should probably scram.
Yeah.
Way ahead of you.
Sleek and lavish, Maria's motorhome is like a mansion on wheels. Its chromy black paint is so fresh that you can practically smell the primer.
Here we are. Base, sweet base.
Oh, I thought we were going to have to drive somewhere. She throws the door
Joe,
open.
Tess, buck up. We have guests.
Marina and I shoot each other at an unsure glance, then enter the motorhome.
Oh,
Oh, it's
thanks.
nice.
You do finally manage to make some friends.
Blow it out your ass, slacker.
It's just as big and expensive on the inside, making my RV look like a toilet in comparison. It's definitely a luxury class, unlike my Class C. Or at least it's like a luxury motorhome and not for seemingly random decor. The wall is littered with posters of ska bands, the worst genre of music. Even weirder are license plates scattered everywhere, some in boxes, some on the table, and some strung like a wine chime. Okay, I wouldn't say ska bands are the worst genre of music, but I don't prefer it. But I could say there's worse. Don't worry. A beanbag in the corner and a bottle of empty beer and liquor cast off the ground. The place looks more like a frat pad than a base. An impression further aided by a guy sprawled out the couch, his head wrapped in a bandana like Maria's.
Someone's 5 seats today. No luck with the treasure, I take it?
Yeah, no thanks to you.
Hey now, me and Tess were holding down the fort. That's a very important job.
He gestured at the cot above him, a hollow space under some candidates. It looks like a row of cupboards used to there, and we shift out to make a room for it. Lying on top is a little girl facing the other direction, filled with something I can't make out. She's wearing another identical bandana.
Isn't that right, Tess?
Yeah. Tess gives a barely extendable nod and continues tinkering.
See, what did I tell you?
Has she been like this the entire time?
Yep. She hasn't moved since you left this morning. It's kind of sad.
Please. Don't think I haven't noticed you were on that couch when I left.
Guilty as charged.
A clear red tone reminded him of our presence. I have a theory, I guess, but I'm not going to say it because I think it's wrong. But it could be right. Let's see. I'll tell you if it's right later. I doubt it, though.
Right. This is my team.
Oh, I have another theory, but let's not go into
The
that.
lug who's become one with the couch is Joseph, and the squirt is my kid sister Tess.
Okay, so one of them were right.
Joe, Tess, this is Alyssa and Melina.
Amber and Marina.
Whatever. They are looking for the treasure too.
Hey there, ladies.
I can only hope the highly trained elite team are hidden in the bathroom.
Hey, I'm Marina. It's really nice to meet you.
Marina jumps in front of me, taking hold of a car shaped by its throat.
The other girl is Amber. Say hi, Amber.
Oh no, looks like she's the normal one and I'm the okay.
Hi.
Don't mind her. She's just grumpy.
Wow, Marina, you gonna play us like
Grumpy.
that? You're gonna play us like that? Okay, fine.
You sound pretty grumpy to me.
I grew on to start murmuring nonsense under my breath. I didn't think she being a realist would make me so grumpy.
She doesn't think the treasure exists.
Uh-oh, Mariah, we've got a non-believer in our midst.
Why do you keep saying that?
Why do you think I brought her here?
If you think you'll be able to convince me that this treasure is real, then fine. But you have another thing coming.
Come on, where's your sense of adventure?
Back in my motorhome. We can take you and your sense of adventure back to Carlsbad if you want.
No thanks.
Carlsbad? California?
New Mexico.
Rolling her eyes, Marina walks over to the drawer. From inside, she pulls out something wrapped in cloth, brings it over to me.
Go ahead. Take a peek.
Her smirk reappears, curling around her face as it were a game, and there's no way she could lose. Hesitant, I bring my head to the rag and unwrap it.
What? No, wait. Is this?
Is it what?
That's right.
Is it what? Oh, I thought I got an achievement. Okay, never mind. Lying swallowed in the cloth is a yellow nugget. I give it a squeeze. It's soft, definitely not a piece of pyrite.
Gold!
But how?
You know the miner who hid the treasure? That's Joseph's great-great-uncle.
Ah, good to know.
You're lying.
I can testify for that. It's true.
This thing is a family heirloom.
More like it was lying forgotten in my basement until we stumbled across it as kids.
After that, I heard great tales of the miner and his hidden treasure.
She went to the library and found old newspaper clippings making fun of them.
Then, I made it my life's goal to find his treasure.
She's been obsessed with it ever since.
Oh, so. Oh, okay. I understand.
That's a load. I saw you at the store yesterday. If you know so much about the treasure, then why did you have to buy one of those journals?
Another side of my family probably got the journal after he kicked it. We didn't hear about it until everyone else did.
This doesn't prove anything.
Maria shoots me a scrawl similar to the look that she gave me.
What are you trying to say?
Sis,
Tess finally moves, hopping down from the crow. Another license plate wind chime in her hand. The plates clag together as she runs over to Maria.
sis, I finished it.
Finished what? She says this in a hint of emotion, her eyes in a constant half-open state. It's kind of unsettling.
How many is that now? 44?
Damn.
45.
45 what? Marina bends down to Tess' level and greets her.
Oh, are you collecting license plates?
Don't treat her like a little kid, she's gonna beat you.
I only have 5 more until I have all 50 states. And what state do you have there? New Mexico.
Her voice and expression don't change, still as dry as the desert air. Oh, okay. Marina scowls.
At least yesterday wasn't a complete waste of time. That junker was a piece of crap.
What jump? Oh, what jump? Okay, wait a
All the
second.
parts were rustier than my ass. Even the scrap metal wasn't worth it.
Just be thankful we found it. We'd be busted if I hadn't salvaged the good bits. Besides, that money is going to keep us from starving.
I look at Marina, and she doesn't seem to have put it all together.
About that car you found. That wasn't outside Roswell, was it?
Oh no. Marina's eye go wide and realizes he's finally. Oh no. Oh, I feel bad. Okay.
Yeah, not too far from the store. What do you care?
I can feel my blood begin to boil. Marina can feel it too.
Amber?
Every part of me is shaking. I struggle to spit out the
Her
words.
car was stolen outside of Roswell yesterday. It was out of gas, so we went to get some.
Awkward. Indeed.
Oh, crap.
So?
I can't hold it in anymore. Sorry, Marina.
So, you stole her car and dismantled it!
Joseph jumps off of the couch and bows repeatedly. All in one swift motion. Each bout makes me a little bit angrier.
Joey said it was okay.
Ooh.
It was! Brian gave the go-ahead!
Does it? You know what? Whatever. Let's just continue.
You told them it was alright?
Yeah, so? It's your own fault for leaving it out there.
How? How on earth is it our fault that it broke down?
You know, finders, keepers.
Bitch, this is the kindergarten.
It's a freaking car!
Has tugs on my shirt.
What?
What? It doesn't let me click. Oh, okay. I didn't mean to, but the words snap out of my mouth. Tiny just shrinks away. Alright, Amber, just calm down. We can talk this out.
Here.
She holds out the wind chime made of Marina's. Mentally, her eyes cast downward. Oh, so she's sad about it because she lost in New Mexico. Whatever.
You can have it.
Never mind. Calming down isn't gonna happen. A hand grasps my shoulder. I turn to Marina. She shakes her head and
Amber,
smiles.
it's okay.
But
Oh,
Really,
I skipped that.
It's
Oops.
fine.
She bends down to Tess and smiles reassuringly.
You can go ahead and keep it, sweetie.
Honestly, I'd let her keep it, but they have to owe us something, like, you know. And then they're gonna, we're gonna be a gang now. Look at this picture. It's beautiful. Just look. Oh, this game doesn't work like that. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. I was trying to take this way. Oof. I guess not. The trio Marina included are taking back my Marina Saint-like reaction.
Don't worry, guys. It's fine.
You don't give a shit, Marina. Oh my god. Joseph breathes a sign of relief.
Oh, God. Thank you so much.
Well, that was something.
We're all really sorry.
Yeah, I
Oops.
guess.
I guess, yeah. About says that Joseph shoots her a glance, smacks her in the back of the head.
Ow! Alright, I'm sorry and stuff.
I'd do the same.
Marina, are you sure? They destroyed your car.
Just get her new one.
Yeah,
I'm
but
joking.
it was pretty run down anyway.
You're unreal. You know that?
No, she isn't. She's Marina. I'm sorry.
Anyway, we should head out now. We have a few things to take care of.
Thanks for showing us the gold. Now I'm sure the treasure's real.
No problem, ladies. Again, really sorry for all the trouble. If there's anything we can do for you, just give us a shout.
Sure thing.
We head to the door, but Marina turns around before stepping outside. I feel like I know where this is going.
By the way, was there a phone in the car?
Oh, never mind.
The pink case, eh?
Yeah, that's the one.
Kinda got dismantled that too.
We kind of sold that too.
Okay. To be honest, we all saw that coming. Let's be honest. I feel like the page is staring back at me. In fact, at this point, it probably is. My graph drifts from the natural to the wind by entrance. Marina's outside twirling the payphone cord as she pops into another corner. She bites her lips, looking through the window. Her eyes meet. She sends me a small, anxious wave. Closing the book, I let out a yawn, remove my head from the fist, and I'm sure there's a red imprint on my cheek. Figuring out that we had to go to Sherba was neat, while everything else was a gigantic pain in the ass. There's a rush of precious cold air getting sucked from the building. Marina enters, carefully shutting the door and taking the seat opposite me in the booth.
So how'd it go?
It went fine, I guess.
Your parents are okay with all of this?
I doubt it.
Maybe not okay,
Yeah, I see. We all saw that coming. A smile creeps onto her
but
face.
they understand.
At least someone gets it, but I still don't understand.
They
mean, I
weren't
still don't.
happy about the car, though.
Of course they wouldn't. It's a car.
I think you were the only person who was.
How couldn't I be? Mariah showed us that the treasure is real.
Doesn't mean you'll find it.
You're
Okay.
going to believe the people who stole your car?
Well, it's believable for sure.
It was an accident. They didn't mean to.
Fair.
Besides, they're nice.
Before I can argue further, a waitress emerges from the kitchen carrying our order, a hot black coffee for me and a milkshake for Marie, and a large order of fries for both of us. That's it. That can't be like food. That's it. Okay, whatever. Marina eyes Brian at the sight of Shake, like with a slushy. Her sweet tooth takes control of her, and she partially starts drooling over the glass. Music's loud, to be honest. Whatever. With a nod, the waitress disappears back into the kitchen.
Thanks for the food, by the way.
Well, it's not like I really had a choice. I could hear your stomach from the driver's seat. I wasn't about to let you starve to death on my watch.
Why wouldn't... I'm joking.
Plus, I was getting pretty hungry too.
Amazingly, Maria didn't freak out outside of dinner like she was everything else so far. I was genuinely shocked when I didn't hear a gasp of awe escape her mouth, which actually we pulled up.
Hey, Amber, why don't you get a shake too? Coffee and fries don't really go together, don't you think?
I have to agree with Marina on this one.
I'm fine. I don't really like sweet things.
Oof.
But it's super good, especially when you dip your fries in it.
Okay, I don't know about that part, but okay. She takes several of the fries and does that thing, dipping them into the shake like it's ketchup or mustard.
That's silly. I can do the same thing with my coffee.
Don't. Oh my god, this sounds disgusting. Taking a fry, took it to my coffee, take a bite out of it. Bad idea. Yeah. That was a bad idea. Yeah. Earnestly, I placed the rest of the fry on a napkin and I tried to cope with the cold chill and sulfury aftertaste.
Maybe it would work better if you put creamer in it?
No.
Ugh, somehow I doubt that. Besides, it would just ruin the coffee.
I don't know how you can even drink it without cream, or at least a little sugar. It's so bitter.
I just don't like coffee. I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief.
It's an acquired taste. You find flavor in the bitterness.
That's
Fair.
why I think it's weird that you drink something like that.
How do you mean?
I don't know.
Her eye furrows in deep
You
thought.
always seem so yes or no about stuff.
You mean certain?
If you like something, then you do. If you don't like something, then you don't.
Fair?
You're losing me, Mare.
What did Mom used to tell us when we didn't listen to her? Oh, yeah. Basically, you have a really thick head, Amber.
Oh, okay. I wasn't going for it. Okay. I really spit the coffee out of it. She said that so, like, in the nicest way. That. Oh my god. I can't believe she said it like that.
Gee, thanks.
It's not really the nicest thing to
Wasn't a
say.
thick skull.
It was a thick skull, I think, right? Yeah.
Whatever. You know what I mean, right?
I think so. Maybe. It wasn't really an acquired taste for me now that I think about it. Maybe I've always liked the bitterness.
That's kind of sad. Or maybe I just kept convinced myself that I do. I don't know.
Is that a bad thing?
Just like Maria's RV, Maria shakes her head and gives me a sweet, genuine
I
smile.
don't think so. I actually really like it. It reminds me of Shiprock.
A warm tingling sensation bubbled on my chest. It forces me to smile, but I play it cool and breezy like that.
So I remind you of a rock. You shouldn't say that kind of thing. People might think they're insults.
I don't know. Such with how I played that off. I reach for a fry to warm myself, but instead of hot, crispy goodness, something smooth brushes against my fingertips. I gaze down at the flame Maria's hands, and for a split second, I rest below mine. We instantly snap back. Maria's face is a bright shade of pink. Mine is probably similar.
Sorry.
Oof. The room feels 10 degrees hotter. We try to reestablish eye contact, but our glasses shoot off in other directions as soon as we meet.
Hey, Amber?
Just a little accident. It's not like you actually, whatever. I managed to compose myself looking enough to look
You
back.
said something about bills and expenses last night, right?
And you're rich, right?
I don't know what exactly you
Oh.
meant by that or what it is you have to pay off. But since we know the treasure is real now, I was wondering,
Split it.
maybe you might think about sticking around to look with me?
Split, yeah.
We could even split it. Or something.
Well, first off, we don't even know if the treasure is actually real. Mariah could be pulling our legs.
My coffee's only got all left. There's probably a few straight
I'll
grounds.
think about it, though.
Really?
I only said I would think about it. Don't get too excited just yet.
That means a yes. Let's
I
be honest.
I won't. I just think it would be super cool.
But only in this situation, because you know it's a visual novel. Of course, it has to happen. Without that, you just go home and the game would end, which is really sad and stupid. But let's just continue. Marina flops down her chin down and rests on the table.
How's it going anyway? Have you figured out where the first part of the treasure might be?
No luck. It's not like the guy drew a map or anything. He just jotted down details about the places he went to.
Yeah, but like, could you go to? You know, that would take too long. Never mind. That was a dumb idea. And that rambling about how awesome he was.
Do you think Mariah was right and he hit it on top of old Shippy?
It's definitely possible.
Don't listen to Mariah, okay? She doesn't know what she's talking about.
Well, a lot of people believe it apparently. So
Think about it. How would he even scale the mountain? He was traveling solo on horseback. I doubt he would have the tools to do it.
maybe he did. Think about that.
And even if he did, I'm pretty sure he would have gone on and on about it in his journal.
Okay, you prove a fair point there,
Are
but
you
still,
sure he
it's
didn't
definitely
mention
plausible.
Anything else? Maybe something we didn't catch?
Yeah, that's a possibility. I slide the book across the table and over the leftover crumbs, stretching over the stiff joints as I rest against the
Take a
booth.
look if you want. My eyes are gonna start bleeding if I read it again. The only things he really mentioned are the rocks and the dikes around it.
Oh!
Marina forces herself to stare down at the plate, the blush from earlier reappearing. Oh. Oh, I think I'm catching her drift. Can she not read or something?
No, not like that.
Oh! I'm such an idiot. Okay, never mind. I still have a giggle teasing her like it's gonna be a blast.
I mean the rocks that branch out from the mountain. That's what they're called. Huh.
It's so simple, but it makes sense. I shoot up and throw down somebody. Marina jumps at the sound of the table rattling.
What's the matter? Did you figure out where it is?
Maybe.
Maybe. At least a general area.
That's good. I haven't. I march towards the door. The table rattles again as Marina leaps up. She stays behind to straighten it out before scrambling to catch up with me.
We're going now?
Why not?
Hell no. We don't have any equipment.
Oh, okay, fair.
But we know someone who does.
Oh, those people. Tess, Maria, and Joe. Joe, right? It's Joe. I shoved the door open, the last space in between, refreshing air and burning in dry heat.
Come on. Let's go cash in a favor.
Yeah, how about we do that next playthrough? Haha. Or part 4. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, we're gonna end it here because I'm a cunt and I hate you all and I want you to suffer and think about your life. I'm joking. Let's not. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed. If you didn't, just leave. Why did you watch through the full video? If you don't like it, if you didn't like it like mid video or like in the first 5-10 minutes, you probably should have left. But whatever. If you enjoyed, just leave a like. If you didn't, then you could leave. And if you are questioned, you should probably just leave a like and never think about it again. But subscribe. Don't worry about it. Okay. Good night. Have a good day. You too.